Good morning, everybody. We've got some Virginia High School League, Rocket League action at you. We're actually in our quarterfinal right now. Game just started. We'll be swapping over that shortly.
Games are kicking off.
Yeah.
This one, the matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, so second seed, Western Albemarle, 7th seed, Bruton, I believe. Yep, got that one right. So not too much of a difference in terms of where these guys are ranking coming into the quarterfinals. But getting into it quickly, it's going to be first goal scored by Western Albemarle there. It's going to be the Pigo putting that one in, giving them a early lead.
My man has his name as Washed 2.3K. I'm assuming he's talking about hours on that. But love to see that from the average Rocket League player. Feels like they've invested too much time in playing this game.
Shot going to go in. He's going to try and make a play on that one. Going up wide. Western Albemarle getting another play back into it. It's going to be an open net.
2-0, a minute in.
Yeah, a much easier one there for Western Albemarle than the first.
My goodness.
Yeah, just a completely open net. Not much of a chance for defense there from Bruton. It's a fast start for Western Albemarle. 2-goal lead. Oh, off the kickoff. Okay, yeah. Maybe not as washed as he thinks he is. He puts it in right
just
off
good
the start.
Speed flip. Got there faster than the opponent. I'm not sure if the opponent didn't flip for it or what happened there, but I beat him by like 3 or 4 feet on kickoff. Kind of crazy. This is, yeah, hold on. All right, well. That time Western takes a massive kickoff. It's very interesting, especially watching how important Rocket League kickoffs really can be.
Bounced into the corner there. Bruton getting a chance on the offense now. Sent back in by Western Albemarle.
What? Miss from, I'm not sure who it was, but it leaves forwards in an extremely dangerous spot.
Yeah, I think it was Pigo that missed that shot in there and a little bit of chaos in front of the net. It's going to be another chance here from Bruton.
Ooh.
Popped up there by forwards. Wash 2.3K going for another one. Sent back to midfield here by forwards.
Forwards chasing him too. He makes it really awkward. Oh my goodness.
On the goal line.
Swisher's not able to keep it out.
Tapped in by forwards there. Went the full length of the goal there before eventually tapped in.
I'm surprised he didn't try to jump over him earlier. He waited so long to try to avoid the bump. He left himself in a very, very awkward spot, but forward's doing a great job in ensuring that he wasn't comfortable and making sure that he could make a good save. So, as I say that, off the kickoff, my goodness, Washed finding a nasty backboard redirect from the corner, and he'll just beat forwards and slot that top left. Wow, okay. Western and Bruton, 2-3 now. Still only 2 minutes into the game. 5 goals have popped off. Make that 6 as Washed is doing an amazing job of keeping his team back in this game, or getting his team back in this game.
Yeah, it's a hat trick for Wash now. All 3 of the Bruton goals scored by him. Tied up now just as we're about to approach halfway through this first game with it being playoffs. It is best of 7.
My gosh.
Another one right off the kickoff from Wash.
No, okay, the corner redirect was nice. This was just a textbook off kickoff, you just shoot that. I'm surprised that the way Western has been playing that there's no one back covering for that.
Another kickoff here. See if there's any more offense for Bruton. I mean, another goal from Washa. That's 5 goals on 7 shots from him.
Has he scored 4 times in the last 30 seconds?
It's what it feels like, yeah, and most of them coming off of right off the kickoffs.
I think he just got 4 kickoff goals. Or no, I think he got a goal, and then
he got 1 from the corner, and everything else has been pretty much from the midline. Yeah.
Right. Because those the backboard direct. Yeah.
Yeah.
My goodness. Okay, so Washed, absolutely coming alive in the second minute of the game. Oh my.
He's got Bruton up 2 goals on Western Albemarle now. See if there's a response from the higher seed. It's Bruton right now in the first game, already putting on what looks like could be a potential upset. Played back towards Wash into the air.
Sam, though, a little awkward. And he's...
That one, first goal for Bruton, not scored by Wash, but he was on the assist.
See, Sam felt a little awkward from that ball bouncing off the corner, making it so that he couldn't get to it, couldn't read it, and it left his third man in a very awkward situation, giving, I'm not sure who scored that one, but giving them the open net as Wash will double another one home off the backboard, off of kickoff. Yeah, he went for kickoff himself, beat his teammate, and then doubled it off the backboard. It is kind of clear.
You think they have a good best player
here? Who
here?
is the best in this lobby, I will say, for sure.
Leading the way, has Bruton up 4 goals now. Still 2 minutes left to play, which plenty of time for Rocket League. That's how high scoring this has been. There's been a lot of stop time.
This is nuts. This is all offense and no defense. I don't think I've seen maybe one save, and it was from Western
Albemarle.
Albemarle, yeah. At the close to the minute into the game, I want to say. And I have not seen a save since.
Definitely an offensive-sided game here in Game 1.
11 goals.
Cut to 3.
My goodness. All right.
I'm glad you were able to do that real quick, because my rule is to not do math on stream, because I mess up really simple math and look very
hey,
stupid,
that's fair. No, that is fair. I have definitely been there once or twice.
Goal off the post there. It's going to keep another one from going in for Bruton.
That was very dangerous. That was extremely dangerous from Western Albemarle. I'm going to mess that name up a bunch of times. Definitely just going to refer to them as Western. How long is the series? Best 7?
Best of 7, yeah.
All right.
Very early on here, but it's looking like Bruton, again, extending their lead to double what Western Albemarle has. Minute left in this game.
This is insane. This is insane.
Feels like when it's not a goal off the kickoff for Bruton, it is a defensive breakdown essentially from Western Albemarle. Just nobody back to make a last play on that ball. Here's another kickoff goal.
Yeah, Bruton is just, my goodness. This started off as a close game. I'm not sure if you remember, but first minute into the game, it was still 0-0. I think the first goal rang out at 4 minutes and 3 seconds, and then from that, it has just snowballed. I mean, 13 goals in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This doesn't feel like the competitive game it was in the first minute. I'll say that much.
Opened up off the back of Wash scoring.
Yeah.
The rest of Bruton coming alive, though, now. Bruton Gold, 2 goals there, but Wash with 7 goals on 10 shots.
My goodness.
Bulk of the scoring, has 1 assist as well. 50 seconds left now.
What do you refer to that? Double hat trick plus 1?
I don't know if there's a word for it. I don't think there's a game where you can score 1 goal at a time where you hit 7.
Oh, he's off crossbar.
Would have been an impressive 8 goal from him there, but it's going to be a chance for Western Albemarle just to try and get one back here. At this point, with 30 seconds left, down 5 goals, you're just trying to get something going in your favor. Ooh, a good save there by Bruton Gold, keeping that one out. See if they can get the ball cleared out cleanly. It's going to make it past midfield there, and 18 seconds left. Pretty much a done and dusted Game 1 here.
See, I'm curious now. I wonder if his name is actually Gold, and he just put his school's name in his name.
I think it's probably a school account. I think VHSL gives them school accounts. Yeah.
This makes sense.
Yep.
So we have the Steam user who can alter his name. And we have no idea what his actual name is, but we just know him as Wash2K, or 2.3K. And then we have a school account. And I didn't even know that. Can you imagine having a school account? It'd be kind of wild. Anyway.
I think it's a play VS rule, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah. A dominant first game there for the side of Bruton. 9 goals, and it's 7 from
9
Wash.
to 4 is a beatdown.
7 goals on 12 shots. Now we have a chance as we're in between games. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves. I'm Tim.
Oh, yeah, I'm Andrew.
We've got the Rocket League festivities for today. We've got this quarterfinal. We've got a second quarterfinal, and then we're covering one of the semifinals. If you're unsure what this is, if you're tuning in, you're a JMU fan, you're expecting some collegiate esports.
Right.
This is Virginia. This is high school esports. VHSL, the spring championships being hosted about 3 hours to our east at Old Dominion. We're handling some of the Rocket League streaming, making sure everything's live.
Scouting our talent. You know, got to pick them up all early.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
That's why you're. This is
that's
essentially tryouts
the
for
only
you.
reason why I'm here, so I can make scholarship offers, and that's it.
Disclaimer: no money for scholarship.
Yeah, a disclaimer.
I think a
that is
legal disclaimer.
Complete joke. That is an entire.
I just say that
sarcastic
because
rant.
Mikey is watching.
Oh, that is fair. No, that's 100% fair. Yeah, there are no scholarships. I'm completely joking.
If there was, though, washed, you know?
So
7
far,
goals.
so
7
far.
goals in the first game.
So
getting
far.
the second one, though. Playing excellent.
It looks to be a Grand Champion 2 in a lobby full of Champion 3s, which to you may mean absolutely nothing. But for
You're
anybody who plays Rocket League, they'll understand what that means. It just looks like somebody who is just better, someone who just outclasses the other ones in the field.
And it's interesting that that's your original assessment because Western or Albemarle is the higher seed coming into this game. They're the 2 seed compared to Bruton being the 7 seed. So
maybe this player wasn't playing when this all went down.
Possible.
Also, chemistry is seriously a thing. Like I have beaten players that are like pro players that are considerably better than I am just off of teamwork. So
and there might also be an element of like the LAN experience because they're at Old Dominion. They're playing
You're
LAN.
right. No, you are
so
correct. Yeah.
A lot of the times when you talk about having the arena here at JMU and you talk to the players, a lot of them mention being able to play next to each other instead of playing like online. And even then, you're playing in an arena with the other team near you. Sometimes that gives you some energy to put up a 7-goal performance in game 1.
Especially,
Ooh.
wow, oh my goodness. Wash trying to leave that goal or leave that save left side of the net, but ends up leaving it right in his goal line. Couldn't do more, hoping that Bruton Gold could get back to it and hit that back to the corner. But I'm not sure who it was on Western will beat him to it. And Western, after that first game performance, is now leading with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Up 1-0 after Wash. Wasn't able to make the defensive play. Going to try and get something done on offense here. Playing it off the wall.
Good dunk. Pressure building. Shot. And that is a great slot. Great play. Good job from 2.3K to keep this ball in. Reading forward's touch and dunking him middle.
Yeah, a good goal there to equalize it. Bit of a closer affair here coming into minute 3. This is about when game 1 got broken wide open, though. So we'll see if Bruton has that in them again or if it's going to continue to remain close. Wash going to try and make a play on this, but the Piggo getting that one cleared out. Going to take a weird bounce back to his goal line.
Has a chance to double.
Oh
or Bruton, I say Burton. I'm sorry, it's a snowboard company, snowboard fan here. So I have a bad habit. Also, actually, I'm a hair dyslexic, believe it or not, so that also definitely plays into effect. But Bruton Gold will find the goal that he was almost robbed of 10 seconds ago.
Yeah. 2 goals for him now, taking the torch from Wash 2.3K from that first game. Has them up by 1. See if Western Albemarle has a response here again, if it's going to start to go more favor toward Bruton. Off the kickoff, though, Piggo's going to get a decent play on this one.
Oh, missed clear.
Swisher back into the corner,
bails
though.
Him out, though. Yeah.
That ball's popped right up. That's dangerous. Bruton Gold's going to get a really good clear on it, though.
Great job being quick for that. Ooh. And Swisher will find the angle. Something I think we stopped to talk about after a goal went in. This, do you know, is this their first LAN experience? Is this their first time showing up, playing in person?
So I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure the way Play VS works and VHSL works is kind of similar to how like we have to with NACE. I think they have to play from the school.
Gotcha.
So I think they're used to playing in the same room with each other.
Okay.
But in terms of in-person tournament against other people, as Piggo's going to put one in there off the assist from forwards, as far as I'm aware, this is most likely of the year their first big tournament.
Gotcha. So yeah, I mean, first LAN jitters are very real. And being able to perform on a stage with your opponent either on that stage or next to you, with a crowd too, with people, I mean, screaming and yelling at every mistake and every good thing you do, it's an insane feeling for sure, especially with Rocket League, because every little decision that you make in this game will affect the outcome of the game, whether you like it or not. And being that they're only 5-minute matches, they get intense from time to time, especially when, I mean, you'll miss a ball and your friend behind you is going, oh, you know. So first land jitters absolutely do play effect. So maybe
Ball from there from Bruton, and Samwan just not there to try and make a save. And like you said, first land jitters, I think it's starting to settle down now. This game a little bit more of a normal scoring affair. 4-2 now from Bruton, up 2. But
yeah, Bruton able to find themselves up 2 goals now. Only a minute and 40 left on the clock. Western, a little bit of an uncomfortable situation, back kind of against the wall. Down 2, minute and 30, you know. There's time. It's definitely still possible. Is it going to be a tough hill to climb off of the players that I've seen from Bruton? Definitely.
Missed hit there from one of the Western Albemarle players. Going to go into their own zone now here. Pigo's going to try and play this off the wall.
Gets that back just in time. Swisher keeps it in, and Bruton Gold trying to find the back of the net. Misses left as forwards will recover with it. The Pigo there to 50. Going to be touched out to the sidewall, though, but forwards will collect it. A flick onto the net, and Washed will be there to save it away. The Pigo keeping that ball in. Washed off the backboard, clears it away. And forwards, not fast enough. My goodness, wait, 2-point K beat him there.
Bruton Gold sends it in. 4 goals for him this game.
Forwards thought he had time. So if forwards thought, I have time, let me calm down, collect this ball into the corner, and Washed immediately jumping on that opportunity, seeing that, finds the ball middle.
Now a 3-goal lead for Bruton off this kickoff. Only 52 seconds left for Western Albemarle to try and mount a comeback. Getting even harder now, up against the goal, right off the post.
Oh, jeez.
The redirect, Wash puts another one in. Should be the dagger. 4 goals ahead now, just 44 seconds
This game
left.
appearing out of reach now for Western Albemarle, and I love when that happens. It bounces right off the post, and you're just perfectly there. It just hits the front of your car, just rolls in. It's great. It's a great
Right
time.
place, right time, yeah, for Bruton. See if they have anything else to add to this one as Game 2 winding down. We'll take a 2-0 lead in the series again. Best of 7, so it's first to win 4 of those games.
Washed.
Ooh, almost a decent shot attempt there. 19 seconds left, though. It's just going to be...
That is actually, hold on, I haven't noticed many aggressive plays or demo plays from either team here as forwards gets active.
It's going to create a goal, yeah.
Opportunity to pull at least one back. And I have a question, is there a goal differential in this? Is it important to keep scoring once you're already...
I don't think so. I think it's just a single elimination bracket,
That's
pretty much
fair.
straight up. It could determine seeding, but
They're already past
there's...
Right?
I don't, as far as I'm aware, like side selection in Rocket League has 0 impact.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a symmetrical field.
There's like Swiss stage and things like that it will matter, like pro play, for example.
Yeah.
But not,
We're at
if
playoffs,
if we're in a
so.
straight tournament, yeah, there's no point.
Bruton taking Game 2 now, and this time it wasn't as much Washed 2.3K putting the balls in net, but 4 assists, setting up Bruton Gold for a few more goals there. Again, best of 7, so Western Albemarle not yet in like the danger zone of, facing elimination early on here, but you want to find this one. You don't want to have to go for the full reverse
100%.
sweep.
Yeah, you don't want to do the Cinderella run.
Yeah.
Is there a lower? Is that what you were talking about?
Nope, single elim.
elim?
Single elim.
This is going to be an uphill battle for Western Albemarle for sure, especially watching this Bruton team.
They can score very quickly, and they can score in bunches. You hear that a lot about, I think about like...
But as I say that, Western Albemarle kicking things off, first 9 seconds of the game.
I do want to say, I think in Game 3 here, I think this is the 3rd time Western Albemarle has gotten off to that 1-0
I think you're right. I think you're correct. I think it must be a part of the strategy of Bruton. Get down 1 really, really early.
Score 4 goals.
And then just, score 4 kickoff goals.
In 30 seconds. Has worked for him so far, giving him the 2-game lead. Western Albemarle looking to answer back one with a win of their own here.
I'm interested to see, as we start casting these games and we get closer to finals, I'm interested to see as the tying goal will come in from Bruton. I'm interested to see performance of each player, of I guess, skill level. Because I would guess there are a bunch of very good high school Rocket League players, especially coming from a collegiate student. A lot of the players that I run into in ranks that are very, very good at the game, it seems like they're all younger than me, and it hurts my feelings, for sure. But
because your esports old at this point. Bruton Gold, like we talked about though, first goal scored by Western Albemarle, 2 immediately in response by Bruton there in a very short amount of time.
That's got to be part of the game plan.
That's the the playbook is 2 pages. First page is let them score first. Second page is score a bunch of goals really quickly.
Completely reverse it. No. No. The reason I say I'm not quite sure if it's because the game's old or if it takes a liking to parents that don't want their child playing a shooter.
Yeah.
However, a lot of the kids that you'll run into that are very good at this game are 15, 16, and like sometimes you'll find them even younger.
Yeah.
But I mean, for example, the greatest player, or not greatest player, the best player in the world right now, he is 16.
I remember the one Rocket League tournament I've been to with my brother it wasn't anything like a huge LAN, but it was kind of like a tier 2 LAN type situation.
Right.
I remember sitting with him and watching, and one of the teams was literally high schoolers. Like, their parents were behind them.
So I'm really interested to see if this league holds some really good talent. Because, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't majority of the time the oldest one in the lobby when I queue into GC3 low SSL games.
Played in here, forwards, 3 minutes left on the clock. Going to be another shot attempt there by Wash. Not going to find the net. Played back by Western Albemarle. Wash keeping that into the corner. Off the wall is Bruton Gold. Oh, almost able to make a play on it, but forwards there for the save, and that ball tapped just wide to the right.
Wash will miss it. I don't think he'll be kicking himself from that one. As a double flip reset is kind of...
That was towards his own goal. Really dangerous.
Swisher there. Swisher. My goodness. Oh, but Swisher's quick to beat him. So almost have off the floor. He doesn't have enough boost to reach it, but I'm not sure if that forward's falling for it. I think he does have enough boost. And the fake, we'll call it that, comes through as forwards. Oh, he
just had one boost left at the end there.
He just
ran
missed
out.
it. He missed it. That's so unfortunate for Western Albemarle. This game, a 1-goal game with over half the game left. Now down to 2 goals, 2-goal lead.
Yeah, just under half left to play. Western Albemarle looking for their first game in the series as Bruton are looking to put themselves to series
Double flip
point
reset
here.
from Washed. Looks for the bump. Not going to find it. Teammate didn't wait quite long enough to give himself the opportunity to shoot it. However, the pressure from Bruton has been killer. It feels like each game that they are playing, that offensive pressure is crushing Western Albemarle. I think it's part of the reason they're getting a lot of their goals is because it's just always in Western Albemarle's half.
Demo on to Bruton Gold there. Maybe a chance for Western Albemarle to find something. Going to be a bit of a weird hit on the ball there. Bruton Gold should be able to get this to the corner. Pigo breaking that one up. Back towards it. Forward is going to try and make a play. Going to miss the ball into the air, though. Pigo with the second chance. Not able to find it. Trying his best to keep it in this Bruton zone as Bruton just draining down the clock. Minute 18 left now. Western Albemarle still have 2 goals to go to tie this one up, to send it to overtime. It's going to be a decent attempt here from Pigo. A little bit right as he does get demoed as well. Full boost by forwards in the corner. Makes a play on it. Going to try and send this one in to his teammate.
Bruton. But nobody there to try to slot that one home from Western Albemarle. But they get a breakaway here, 2-on-1. Swisher will miss. Bruton Gold gets faked. My goodness. But Wash 2.3K able to bail his team out. That was incredibly dangerous. I'm not sure. I think that was forwards who made that fake. But my goodness, if Wash had gotten back a hair slower, that would have been a goal, and it would have been 2-3.
30 seconds left. Now Western Albemarle need a goal, and they need it right
Back
here.
against
That's
the
going
wall.
to sit.
Pressure for them. Building. Bruton able to find collection, find possession away. Leaves it for his teammates. That's a triple commit. This ball is open.
12 seconds left. If
It's tieable.
Yeah, with 9 seconds, Western
Tieable.
Albemarle, they're going to have to pretty much score, not immediately off the kickoff, but pretty soon after. But a bit of a mistake there from Bruton leaves the door open for Western Albemarle to sneak game 3 away here. 9 seconds left, 1 goal down.
Crazier has happened.
I've seen crazier in Rocket League. I've seen some insane things in this game. Does Western Albemarle have it in them? 5 seconds. If you're just watching Rocket League, this game doesn't end when it hits 0. They have a chance to try and keep it alive.
Oh,
1 second.
My goodness. Bruton Gold able to clear that ball away at the last moment. Had he mistakenly missed or gotten a bad touch there, that was right in the hands of, I believe it was Sam.
Sam won. He had a really good chance to hit that.
He had a fantastic opportunity to shoot that.
Unable to find it means we will be going into game 4. Bruton up 3-0. A chance to put this one away.
Sweep.
Yeah. A complete sweep it would be, unless Western Albemarle have an answer. And for them to get back into this, it would be the full reverse sweep that we were talking about. A hard task for sure. Bruton immediately back on that offensive ball and towards their zone. And I think when watching between these two teams, it feels like Bruton, while we have seen some high individual skill.
Wow, textbook play though, coming out from Bruton. That pass off the ceiling to middle, unfortunately not going to find the back of the net. But these passes will, yeah, eventually, right? Shot it a little bit low. Had he gotten a little bit higher, that highlight reel would have been a little bit, more desirable. I'll use the word for it, but still nonetheless, Bruton able to get one. 30 seconds in.
I think that's the biggest point, is Bruton playing a little bit better as a team. It feels like there's always somebody there for that second, for that third chance, whereas Western Albemarle, it seems like they're trying to do it a lot of solo plays, not as much teamwork there. Wash is going to be able to knock that one back out into the corner.
They seem to trust their third man a lot more, and they get punished for it, as we just saw, but they seem to trust their third man, and they trust their individual skill more so than Western Albemarle does.
That was a good play, though. Forwards knocking that one up and then
straight off the backboard, sending it straight down. Yeah, and able to get there, read it, and slot it.
And so if we're looking at the Bruton playbook, they messed up. They scored the first goal.
Right.
So we're out of sync with the game plan.
We might be getting Western Albemarle might
have a chance here.
I don't know if I'd say have a chance. They might just win.
You're calling it 1-1 4 minutes. That's a hot take. Goal. Attempt of a shot there. Forwards back here. Pops that one up. Is there another? Oh, bar.
There we go. My goodness.
And
I
again,
was expecting it. That's for sure.
It's the second chance here from Bruton that sends this one in. Bar down there.
Washed. Doing a great job of punishing forwards' lack of a touch to a corner there. He gets the save, sure, but bouncing it 6 feet in front of your net, if there's an offensive member lurking there, you're going to get punished for it, and Wash was able to just do that. Sam will keep this ball in, though, and swatted away immediately by Washed. The Pico, though, passes it middle to forwards, who looks for the sidewall read, won't have it. Bruton Gold playing to the other side, ball looking for a teammate, doesn't commit for it. However, Swisher will step in. And this ball is now pinged between possession 3 separate times as Wash looks to double tap, but it will be cut out by Pico. Forwards now with an air dribble of his own. Arm to the wall, misses the flick. Bruton Gold will collect a bad 50 middle from forwards. However, Sam was patient and did play it well. Unfortunately, he'll miss. Forwards with a collection, air dribble up to the corner. Yep. And no.
Not going to be cleared out. Forwards now trying to make an offensive play on this one. Going up for the ball. Pops up in front of the goal. It's going to be cleared out.
No consistent pressure from either team has really been built. This ball is pinged probably from the past minute in midfield. But as I say that.
Nice pass there.
Swisher overstepping. Getting caught. See right there. Boom. Not able to get to the touch. And forwards will beat his man for Pigo, who's middle. And this will go 2-2. Still half the game left. Anyone's game.
And those are the goals that I think Western Albemarle needs to try and get back on the right track if they want to go for this reverse sweep, because that was excellently played. Forwards playing off the wall, back to himself, to his teammate. Just textbook there, but that just ties the game. And again, down 3 games. They have to be perfect from here on out.
I'm sensing a little bit of nerves for sure. I'm not sure why they're coming out now, but it's so interesting how you can see that in people's cars and how they play. It's much like, wow, as that will be a gift. I won't lie.
An awkward angle.
Good
there
bump from
Sam
Washed.
yeah.
I didn't see that. That was a great bump. He took the 50 completely out of it, made it an absolute 100 where Bruton Gold just had the straight up beat towards the net, and they beat the last man. Never mind. That was not very lucky actually. That was very well played by Washed. As he'll come off the sidewall, 1 reset in hand, not able to get the second. It'll be cut out.
Up 1 now, Bruton looking to advance to the semifinals. Western Albemarle looking to get their first game here. Shot.
Too low.
Handled by Bruton Gold, and again, cleared out. No real chance of a second attempt. Samwan bouncing this one back in. Pigo playing this one.
Flick. Washed able to save it out.
Boost gained by Wash there. Ford's going to try and play on the ball. Going to miss that one. This is a chance. Bounced off to the side by Pigo. Swisher keeping it in, though. Keeping the pressure up on Western Albemarle's side. Right in front of the goal. Got a little bit dangerous, but dealt with for now. Ball's going to reset here. Western Albemarle should be the first to it. Sent into the corner now. Swisher should be able to get this one up and out. Pigo, though, eventually going to be cleared out by Wash, and above Pigo's head, it's all down to Samwan here on the defense.
Into the corner it'll go on this Western Albemarle half.
And it's 1 minute left for Western Albemarle to equalize this game. Might be a good chance here from forwards. It's going to be
The
bounced
Psycho
above
redirect
the goal.
off the backboard, my goodness.
Samwan gets another one off the backboard. Forwards.
Oh, Wash able to get that touch. My goodness. He is finding a lot of mechanical plays here. It may be a detriment to his team later on, but as of now, it's paying off. The pre-flips, the redirects, the resets, creating great opportunity for Bruton.
I think that's going to be it for Western Albemarle. They had a really good chance there. They got a demo, but there just wasn't a player to try and get that shot on. And again, they're committing so hard on this offense, trying to force a goal to happen, that there's nobody on the defense. Bruton now up 2 over Western Albemarle with just 30 seconds remaining. Got to find a goal quick here, give themselves a chance to send this one to overtime. Pigo playing for it.
Opportunity arises. Ooh. There it is. That is an awkward ball to deal with as a defender, and it's something you can spot if you've been playing the game for a little while. That is super awkward because it's just slow enough where it allows the man on the ground to get a bump, and it rushes the defense. So as harmless as that shot may look, it is actually quite threatening and very awkward.
And it means there's going to be 18 seconds for Western Albemarle to send this one to overtime. They had a chance to do this in Game 3, weren't able to find it. 11 seconds left now.
Back. We're good.
Washed was there, a little bit dangerous.
For the redirect. He finds it.
5 seconds
by
left.
Forwards. Pigo with a chance. 3-on-2.
Got to be a
Bruton
goal here for
doesn't
Western
do great,
Albemarle.
but it's just in time. I was not aware. Goodness.
Yeah.
That was close. That was very, very close up until the end. Unfortunately, we will see Western Albemarle getting swept.
Yeah, eliminated here in our first quarterfinal. It'll be Bruton moving on to the semifinals. A little bit of an upset. I mean, I think if we had to name a player of the match, it has to be Washed, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. The series in general, he has just been a phenomenon on the field. I mean, you saw in the last game, he's getting touches that the other players in the lobby just simply can't get.
And it felt like, the first game we saw him score 7 goals, but it felt like 2 through 4, playing a little bit more defense, making some big plays, making some more things happen on the assists, just becoming a more all-around player towards the latter half of the series.
I feel like his teammates settled down a lot more.
Yeah.
There were definitely times where it felt like he was the only man on the pitch. There was double commits from his teammates all the time, and he would double commit with them. But as they started to settle down and really got their footing, Bruton ran away with it.
Yeah, but we will be taking a quick little break as we get ready for our second quarterfinal. That is, I'm gonna butcher this. So that is
fine.
Lord Boat to Tort versus
I apologize.
Lafayette.
Not me. I mean, like, Hey, the amount of times I've done that with college as well.
Yeah, I think we're going to call them the Cavaliers when we're in game, because otherwise that's not going to come out very easily.
Cavs. Yep.
We'll take a quick little break while we get them in lobby, and we'll be back with that second quarterfinal shortly.
See you then.
Welcome back, everybody. We are about to kick off our second quarterfinal of the day between Lord Beautetort and Lafayette High School.
Lord Beautetort and Lafayette.
The Cavaliers versus the Rams.
I respect
that might
you
be
for
what we
giving
do.
it a try.
That might be what we do. Though. The Cavaliers
I'm sorry.
versus the Rams.
Wait, I need to say it one more time. What was it?
Lord Beautetort.
Beautetort.
I'm just sounding it out.
All right, hold on. Actually, can you jump to the spectating?
Yeah. We're
staring at
about to get in game here.
Staring at a scoreboard right now
for the second quarterfinal.
And then press H. Yeah, there you go.
If you missed the first one, though, Bruton took the match over West Albemarle 4-0. In game though now. Getting right into it with the kickoff. Hokkaido, a demo right off the bat.
Don't worry, you didn't miss much. Just 10 seconds of gameplay.
Just a demo. Ball now played in. Lafayette, the blue team, the Cavaliers,
So we
the
have
orange team.
CZ for the Cavaliers. We have Connor, I'm going to refer to him as, and with civility was the last guy?
We'll figure out
we'll
when
see
he
it
pops
when
back
it
up on the
pops
screen.
over, yes.
Oh yeah, Sublivity.
Oh, wait, right here. Yes, right. Sublimity, yeah. And then for Lafayette, we have
Hokkaido,
Hokkaido.
Sashimi,
I was
and
gonna say,
Hex.
all right, I would have had it right. Yep,
Yeah.
Sashimi and Hex. All right, cool.
Close game here into the opening minutes of the second quarterfinal.
Much
A shot there
more
from Sublivity.
competitive, I have to say, than the previous.
Yeah, the previous opener.
You can tell by just how much they are flying and going for plays in the air. I also love to look at car design because car design also is huge. You'll see a lot of nice, a great shot will ring out from C. Is a miss from, I'm not sure if it was Hex. Oh, a bump in the corner leaves Hex forced to go and get it, and a miss off the backboard from Hex will leave it open for CZ.
Yeah, and Hokkaido almost able to make a play on there on the ball there, but the Cavaliers will score first here into game one.
I love looking at car designs because you can learn a lot about a player literally by viewing their car. It's one of the most simple, funny things to notice about higher level players. They will mimic the pro players' presets.
Yeah.
And everyone claims the pros' presets are always faster. They always feel better. It's just because you see them playing in the car. That's the only reason. But it is something that what's the word for it? When you like fake
Placebo.
Placebo.
Yep.
Yes, it's a very big placebo for Rocket League. As Solidity will actually miss that ball to keep it in. CZ believing in him wholeheartedly, and Hokkaido will just run all the way home.
And Hokkaido was getting bumped around in that corner and still able to make that play. Ties it up 1-1 now.
Lafayette, both a tort. 1-1, 2 minutes in. Hex opts not to go for the ball, leaves it for
Hokkaido, yeah.
No,
Hokkaido tries to get a play into there. CZ's
Sashimi.
going to be able to play this one out. Hex gathering that towards the midline. Sublivity trying to break that one up. It's going to roll back towards mid. It's Connor.
Connor possession.
Going to make a play.
Pops it over one.
Hokkaido there, clearing that out.
Solidity able to keep it in. Connor will turn. Patient as he is, waits for Hex to make a play, but actually ends up not reading Hex's play, but forces him to use all of his boost. Hokkaido opts to try to take that ball from his teammate, as Hex is no boost and staying on. Solidity pass down to, I'm not sure who, but that ball will end up in the hands of Lafayette.
Hex off the backboard, almost a chance there for Hokkaido to put it in, but
good collection off the sidewall here. Play being made. The flip gets him a little too far under it, so he takes it off target. However, it almost works as a pass.
CZ saving that one, though. 2 minutes now
Off edge.
left on the clock.
Leaving the offensive pressure. Didn't even try to keep it in. Interesting. As Hex is forced to make a challenge off the backboard, but Hokkaido doing a great job of passing that up to him on the sidewall. Hex looking for the dunk. Hokkaido will demo him. And a shot from Sashimi here. Oh my goodness.
Redirected by Hokkaido, pops it up. It's going to hang there for a second.
Interesting. Hokkaido opting to try to redirect rather than demo or get a bump.
Trying to clear it out now. Lafayette, they're going to be able to get Sashimi to bump that towards the corner. Hex is going to go for the play on it. Plenty of boost to try and make something happen. It's going to pop it up in front of the goal. CZ clearing that one back out. And like you said, Lafayette really not focusing too much on this pressure. It feels like they're clearing him with one guy and then almost resetting immediately. A minute left on this clock.
They're doing a good job of countering. That is something I immediately noticed. But that offensive pressure, like, it falls away quickly. They'll get a challenge. They'll get two challenge. But that second man will seemingly opt to rotate all the way. See, like right now, there's nobody. That corner challenge, a little bit slow, but it's working. I can't complain that much. It's just something that I noticed for sure. Hex, though, doing a great job of collecting. Good flick out. Looking for the bump on CZ. He finds it, but Sashimi not able to find the shot. He didn't believe that Hex could get the bump onto the second one and went toward the 50 that never happened.
Off the sidewall there, bumped up multiple times. 30 seconds left. This game
Connor keeping
still
the
tied
offensive
1-1.
pressure. Pass middle. The sublimity. Luckily, a defender from Lafayette, though, is able to reach out to it in time. Hokkaido will clear this ball away to CZ, who has collection in the corner. 50 boost to work with. 50 middle. Oh, Hokkaido, if he had boost, that would have been a phenomenal opportunity there. Connor will collect. No boost in the corner from either one of those players taking a 50. Sublimity, that's his name.
Ball above the goal here. Might be a chance for...
And we'll have an overtime.
Yep. First
in
overtime
the first
of the day.
Game, much more competitive, much closer. This is great Rocket League we're seeing, though.
Sashimi almost a chance to put this
And
one away
I may
right
have
away.
just cursed them, but it's fine. They get away with it, thank goodness. As Connor will clear that ball away, opting to bang it rather than try to control it. And Hex will beat one. Hokkaido jumps for the 50, gets the dunk. Hex left. Hex left. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Had Hex stayed in that play, that could have been a goal for that Lafayette half.
They're not having the second chances necessarily that a lot of some of the goals that we saw earlier with the Bruton and the Western Albemarle goals, a lot of those coming off second, third chances. With these ones, Lafayette's looking for that first one and, like you said, immediately getting back, trying to play defense, but it feels like they're leaving some goals left on the table.
Hokkaido, though, trying to find a pass middle. He'll beat one. CZ will keep it in. Hex off the backboard, gets a good touch, something that he can at least follow. Forces Sublimity to hit it far left corner. Sashimi, though, beating one, still on the ball. Opts to go for the boost rather than opt to look for the 50. Hokkaido, though, looking for the shot. Sublimity saves it to the side. Hex, collection of his own, chooses to bang it out. And Connor will play this back and forth game with him as possession flip-flops in the midfield. Hex trying to control. Forced to take an awkward touch by CZ. As Hokkaido will clear it out. Connor now keeping that ball in. Bounces a little awkward. Hex, though, able to control it once more. Gets a great double off the sidewall. Sublimity, though, the Botatort side is doing a phenomenal job of keeping this offensive pressure rolling for now.
Still, it feels like there hasn't been a goal scored since like the opening minute, essentially, in this game. Now 2 minutes into overtime, and neither of these teams have really been able to find too many amazing chances. Might be an opportunity for the Cavaliers here, but played off awkwardly to the sidewall here. Hokkaido bouncing that one further to the right. Hex does get demoed.
With a chance for the counterattack, but like I said, it's so interesting. They're playing the safe ball now. They're clearing it at every chance, and they get punished for it. Wow. Botatort, great pass middle, and Sublimity will be there off of Connor's read to slot that one away.
They'll find game one off of that as well. And it's a game one where it felt like Lafayette were in control, in the lead.
I have to agree. I mean, they had the offensive pressure. They were doing well to really make they look like the better. If we're doing eye test stuff, they look like the better team. They are clearing the ball a little too much, in my opinion, and not controlling it. And that is what's punishing them the most. They're leaving plays when, I mean, we saw it. They had the opportunity to score, and Hex decided to rotate back. He took the safe option. Now, yes, it is a risky play to stay up. However, it was a 2-on-1. So as long as you get that ball 50 middle, I mean, then it's a 1-on-0. So I don't know. Interesting plays for sure. But
Sashimi has a chance here.
As we jump into game two.
Easily saved, though.
Yep. 0-0. 20 seconds in, thank goodness. It's not like previous series where
immediate scoring
of 4 goals in 30 seconds. CZ, though, double touch off the ceiling. We'll leave it for Sublimity, who gets through it quick.
Played back into the Lord Botatort. I tried it, and it did not go well. Lord Botatort side. Sashimi having this one knocked up for the goal. Hokkaido!
My goodness!
Ooh.
Speed from Hokkaido. Able to beat both the defenders to a ball that was centered by Sashimi.
Perfectly put, and like you said, splits the needle there.
My goodness, I wish I had seen that from his perspective, but he didn't stop boosting until I think he was 5 feet from the ball to orient his car to slot that. I mean, that is not an easy shot to get to for sure, especially leaving it a foot down from the crossbar. And Hokkaido
another shot attempt here, going to go wide right.
will put his team up a goal.
Sashimi makes a play for it at the midline there. It's going to be a little bit awkward. Hokkaido there.
Plays it
able to make that save.
Sidewall. Hex gets a touch, looking for the backboard redirect. He misses it. Leaves it for Hokkaido. Hokkaido hits the crossbar. No.
Almost found by Hokkaido there.
Lafayette doing 90%, 99% of the hard work, and then can't convert. My goodness.
Now a little bit of a scramble on the defense. Sublivity sends that one in.
Not the touch if you're a Lafayette fan you want from Hokkaido to make, as he doesn't want to touch that the way he did, but it'll hit the top of his car and roll perfectly middle for Sublivity to just slam home. Unfortunate from Lafayette here, but they'll look to regain that lead as 1-1 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Hex gets a touch, clears it out. Oh, wait. Sashimi and Hokkaido followed that for a moment. My goodness.
Keeps that one out of the back of the net. Keeps it tight. Sashimi with a demo onto its corner. Maybe
Another
a
double
chance
commit
here.
from Lafayette. CZ
Bounce
not
up
able
off
to
the
get up
backboard.
fast for it. However, one-on-one occurs. Solidity not able to do much. 8 boosts in the tank to work with. Connor also 0 boosts in the tank to work with. A lot of these players have very little boost on this Botatort side. Hokkaido will take a pop shot. Saved out by Sublivity.
Hex there, keeping it in.
One reset. Gets the 50. Back middle, this ball will fly. CZ, though, able to ping it off the side while Sublivity clears it out. Possession will have to restart for this Lafayette side, this Lafayette half.
Just to the right there for Lafayette, going to try and play it back to Sashimi, bouncing this one up. CZ there to contest that ball out to its corner. It should be a clear here for the Cavaliers. Hex now controlling that in the corner. Maybe a shot on goal here. It's going to be lifted up there. CZ not able to find it. Maybe a counterattack chance for Lafayette here. Just one man. Sublivity is going to be able to play it out to the corner, but is Hokkaido there for the second chance? He is.
Hokkaido, great patience here. Takes a fantastic. Oh, he wasn't even the one that 50'd it. I believe that must have been Sashimi then. Oh yeah, he was the one who passed. Yes.
Yep.
So Sashimi takes a great 50 there. Hokkaido knows he has the time to try to slot that one away. Plays patient, reads it off the side corner, and slots it. Oh my goodness.
And an immediate goal there from Hex. A little bit of an error from the side of the Cavs has Lafayette now.
As a dunk will just ring out. CZ a little awkward. Sublimity will try to help his teammate out and clear that ball, and in doing so, he smacks it right into an offensive player's car.
3 goals now for Lafayette. Another early demo here from Hokkaido. It's still going to be Cavs ball.
With an air dribble. He beats 2 of them. My goodness, Hokkaido able to get there, though. Dangerous.
Would have been shorthanded there after the demo. Played in to the Cavs, trying to keep up the pressure here onto Lafayette.
Hokkaido trying to follow off the ceiling, double tap. Not going to get there. Sublivity able to find the 50. CZ going to 50 that one into his corner as well. Sashimi now. Pass down to Hex. Hex with a double tap opportunity. Definitely was trying to shoot that. However, the ball is not far from play. And Hex, we've seen him do that, literally that exact same play.
Cleared it for Hokkaido off the top crossbar.
That's the second time this game that play has come through.
This is a much different look from Lafayette. They are keeping the pressure up.
They are doing an amazing job.
A lot more.
I think it was that first game jitter. It's got to be. Because they're making
play it
much
safe,
better.
Yeah.
They were playing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's heart-wrenching. If you are a defender and
got his ankles broken.
Sashimi, that's like getting crossed in basketball, bro. It's one of the worst feelings, especially when the guy makes the shot after. Oh, jeez. Poor kid.
Lafayette now up 3 goals here into game 2. Game 1, again, we talked about, felt like they were in control for 99% of the match. Ended up dropping that one in overtime to the Cavaliers. It's a much different look,
able to beat. Wow. This is a dominant team now. They don't look remotely similar to how they did in that first game. They're much more calm, much more collected, making plays, beating the other team. They look just confident.
Taking advantage of some of the Cavaliers' mistakes as well, and when you're putting on that pressure, they're more prone to make them, like we said, putting those defenders in awkward positions. It's ended up with a 3-goal lead for the Rams. 18 seconds left. We'll see if the Cavs can get anything into here. Otherwise, we're looking at a tied series going into Game 3. CZ goes for a play on it.
What a save!
Ends up saving his teammate's own attempt
I
at
don't
a
know
goal.
if it was in, honestly. It looked like it was hitting the post. But still, it's funny one regardless.
A rough one there as Lafayette will win game number 2 here.
You'll want at least one for the road because that can swing momentum in a lot of different ways. So that one definitely hurts morale, especially when you have that open net opportunity and you shoot it and you either miss or it's saved by your teammate. Doesn't matter. You were down 3 goals and the
game was essentially over.
The game was essentially over. 5 seconds left. Still though, it's still good to see at least go in. You know, go in at least once. Can really help the mental a lot. Once you make a goal, you're like, all right, I can still score. Like, at least I can still do the thing, you know? So, it's going to hurt not seeing that one go. However,
it was a really good get-back game, though, for Lafayette. Again, a little bit different of a play style, but in control pretty much the whole game. This time, they get away with a win. Into Game 3 now, though, Lafayette looking to score early, but it's Hokkaido with the save.
Hokkaido doing a good job being patient.
It's the Cavaliers
will
turn to
pinch it out.
play aggressive.
Can't quite get there. Connor collecting it into the corner, up the sidewall goes, beats one. Collection still on. He lands underneath it, looking for the flick, flicks it up high. Sublimity with the follow, with the
just on the goal line, not gonna fall, and now it's a chance for Lafayette on a counterattack. Hex playing this one into the corner, dribble in off the top of the backboard. Does he have a teammate there? Hokkaido is there, but it's Connor gonna be able to break that one up. No chance of a shot from Hokkaido. Shimi, though, keeping up that pressure, plays this one up towards it. 2 players from the Cavaliers there. The third chance, it's Connor with a save, an onslaught of goal attempts of shots from Lafayette, all turned away by the Cavaliers.
I mean, you saw the same play from both teams. The pop over one, the collection flick off backboard to the teammate. Neither one from either team ended up working out, but boy, were they close.
Hex, an easier save there. Popped out Sublimity, trying to keep that in the Lafayette zone.
Hokkaido trying to...
It's Connor one-on-one with Hex there.
Wow, great save. Very awkward. That one-on-one when you're stationary in net and that ball is being dribbled towards you is a scary place to be in, but Hex does well.
Another clear out from Hex here. Sublimity might have a chance on this one. It's Connor, bounces that one up off the top of the net. CZ, does he have a chance?
He does. Will, and CZ will slot that top shelf, right side net. Sublimity does a great job of getting that ball around the 2 defenders, making it so Hex just can't quite get up fast enough. CZ does. Slot it away, he will.
Cavs up 1-0.
Yep, minute 30 into this game, minute 40. Still plenty of Rocket League to be played as 3 minutes still remain on the clock.
That ball left. Cavaliers going to try and make a play on it. Hokkaido, it's a little bit of a weird bounce. And Sublimity off the top of the crossbar again.
Oh, Bruton with the opportunity to go up 2. Alpha Hokkaido whiffing from that ball, redirecting off the backboard. And he'll hit the crossbar. That hurts, but you're still winning. Go next.
Cavs are keeping this one into play as well. Hex bouncing that one off. It was almost a perfect pass for Connor.
That's very dangerous.
There was no second player there. Sublimity and CZ.
That's crazy. Hex did not take a great touch. He decided to opt to take the hit across net option, which if you've played soccer before, is not exactly the recommended advice, is what I'll say. And that ball, I mean, a foot lower and it's in your net. So that's 2 mistakes that Bruton have just missed the punish on. Granted, they're not easy shots. All right, they're not something that you're under the pressure of land. You're under the pressure of trying to perform in the environment. Maybe you make them in ranked, but those are definitely 2 goals that if they lose.
Connor off the right here. Does he have a chance to play it back to himself? He does.
They look great right now. Bruton, this game has been relentless. I mean, great pressure all around. They're forcing Lafayette into very awkward positions. They don't look like the team that they just were last game even.
Connor playing this one again. Hokkaido should be able to get this one cleared back out into the Cavaliers zone. Going to force the defense to make a play.
Inch clear.
Hex now into the corner. Up to Hokkaido. Is there a chance of this one? Popped over to the right side. Hex is going to go back. Sashimi making a play on that one. Does get demoed by Sublivity. It's going to allow the Cavaliers to get this one. Go out to the half line. Hex making a play back into it, though.
Touch on the back wall. Down to Connor. Connor's going to get 50'd. Leaves it for opportunity for Sashimi. Not able to take a crazy shot, but Hex. Wow. Hex unable to get there. Trying to read the ball a little too quick. And he'll find the ball wide of the net. Connor, though, with the opportunity, fakes low, gets 50 by Hokkaido. Hokkaido forces a double commit from Botatort. Sublivity has to make an awkward clear, and he doesn't quite find it. However, Connor will be there to bail him out. Hokkaido with a shot!
Ooh, well placed there from Hokkaido.
Very, very well placed, but that's why you needed that touch off that backboard. Connor forced to try to pinch it into the corner and hope for a roll of some sort and hope that his teammate CZ can be back in time, but that doesn't come through, and that third man is just faster than CZ to recover, and Hokkaido will slot that left side. Hex plays it around one, has boost to work with, pops over the other. Connor, though, great up. I thought it was around him.
Lafayette have drawn themselves within one goal now.
Passes it up to Connor, seemingly. And he'll still get the clear.
30 seconds left here for Lafayette to try and send this to the second overtime of the series. Sublivity playing this one out. Hex goes for a play. It's going to go wide on it.
To this goal lead is the real question, because they've had opportunities of their own, and I know that if this goes to a tie ball game, I'm going to be
They're going to be kicking themselves.
Yeah, I'm going to be more on the airing of the side of Lafayette to actually end up winning. Purely off the fact that I know what it's like to be up 2-0 and get scored on in the last 10 seconds of the game.
Left. The last second chance. It's going to go wide. Is there a second chance for it? Sashimi keeps it up in the air. Hex makes a play to the corner.
Oh, my gosh. Oh. That was extremely dangerous from the Botatort half.
Yeah.
I mean,
a very deep breath, I'm sure, from the Cavs after that one.
Of course, they cut the caster cam, but I'm just sitting there like.
it's a pure reaction.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, a close affair there, but it'll be the Cavs taking game
2-1.
3. Yeah.
This is very competitive. I mean, we've seen Botatort win first game. Lafayette made the comeback second game. Botatort is not leaving.
An adaptation from Botatort in the third game as
they
well.
They looked phenomenal. Oh, my goodness.
Right
what a
off
read
the
from CZ.
Take a look at that. Played off the wall, CZ, like you said.
Great
just
read.
Perfectly placed.
Great read. Very difficult. I mean, a pinch sidewall read like that, especially off kickoff, is tough. And that is a fantastic way of kicking off
the third game here. Four.
Yeah, I was say you made me.
I mentioned the math thing earlier.
Yeah,
I can't
fine.
even.
That's fair. That's fair.
But
oh my goodness, he just bumped his teammate. It's all good though. Kaido's there to collect it.
In terms of shifting momentum as well, that's huge for the Cavs to be able to continue off that third game.
Oh, it's massive.
Potentially
100%.
put them to a series point here. It's early on,
but he saved that. My goodness, Connor.
Shot from Hokkaido there. Connor makes another one.
Connor a brick wall right now. He's stopping everything.
It's going to be a chance for the Cavs here on the counterattack. Knocked down by Hex. Connor not able to make a clean play on that one. It's going to be cleared out by Hokkaido. CZ missing that ball into the corner here. Maybe a good chance for the Rams. All three players committed.
Oh, he missed.
Misses that one, and now scrambling back to defense. It's Shasimi and Hex. Hokkaido towards that midline. Played up to Sublivity. A shot in. Two defenders there, though. Bounced off of the wall by Connor. Sashimi playing this one in. Sublivity out to the right, getting carried by Hokkaido a little bit.
Dribbled.
Off the wall, Hex has that one in.
Connor to collect. Up the side wall he'll go. Not any boost to work with. He'll collect it. His teammate tries to go from behind him as CZ will pop this one up, trying to follow it himself. Finds a 50 onto Hex, but Sashimi will be there for the clear away. And Connor will have to start back in the corner with low boost once more. Fakes one. Isn't able to get back to 50 Hex. However, CZ will clear that ball away from the middle. Hokkaido passing that up to Sashimi on that left side. Connor now keeping the ball in. Hex with the collection off the backboard, but will opt to just bang it away. Hokkaido, collection of his own. Yet again, no boost to work with. It feels like every single time that a player is in the opportunity of making a play forward. But as I say that, Connor does a great job of dunking a defender on that Lafayette half. Hex, I'm so sorry, big man.
It's completely taken out of the play, and then Sublimity there to put it away.
I mean, off the ceiling, he kept his flip, boosting with the ball all the way down to the ground, flipping to ensure that he's just, frankly, larger. And he'll get that pinch off of the backboard with Hex that Sublimity will just clean up.
2-0 now.
I'm not expecting Lafayette to go quietly here.
No.
If they play anything like how they were in Game 2, I mean, that's the Lafayette I would love to see play this current team, because that Game 2 performance was stellar. They looked confident on the ball.
In there.
They looked mechanical, and the chemistry was absolutely there.
They're kind of back to looking a little bit more scared.
That first game, I would have to agree. It feels like the confidence, the wind is out of their sails. It was starting to return to them on the end of that last third game.
Almost had a shot.
I'm really wondering. I'm wondering who on Lafayette can bring that back. That confidence.
Who's
back.
the vibes guy?
Who I wonder. Well, that is incredibly important, especially in Rocket League. But all it takes is one.
Yeah.
All it takes is one.
This could be the one right there.
And
it is
Hokkaido. We'll slot it away off a pass from Sashimi. Great vision for Sashimi to see him there. Hokkaido, Hokkaido opting, rather than passing it back, to just go for the straight up shot, and it works. Is that the momentum switch?
And Lafayette
needs.
They have plenty of time to get back into this.
Oh,
2 minutes and just looking for 1 goal. There's no reason to get too worried about it.
If anything, I'm more worried about Bruton getting in their own heads about it. I mean, blowing a lead is never a good mindset to have, especially while playing.
Potential goal there for Lafayette. Luckily, Sublimity there to redirect that one. This one played back into it off the top crossbar. Hokkaido's going to knock it down. CZ looking for a potential shot here. Another play off the bar, almost to himself. It's Connor's there. Bumped up again. Third chance here, Sublimity. Oh, right off the post.
Oh, he still gets it. He still got it. He still got it. It's okay. So still got it. It's all good. My goodness. But Bruton, not wanting any of that Lafayette momentum to build, will shut the door a little bit.
2-goal lead now.
Or close it, I should say. They haven't shut it. They closed it a little bit more on Lafayette for this game.
Yeah, now with a minute now for Lafayette, you're in panic mode a little bit. Have to find 2 goals. Be able to send this one to overtime. The Cavaliers able to find that with, felt like I think their 4th chance on goal there.
Connor, flipper set in hand, over 1. It's okay, Sashimi will be there to clean it up. But a pinch, wait a minute, that was dangerous.
Ooh, Hokkaido plays that one out.
Bail him though.
CZ keeping that ball in as well. Hex has to get up for it. Knocks it towards Connor. In the air, playing this one out. Cavaliers keeping the pressure up, not giving a chance for Lafayette to get back in this game with 33 seconds left. We'll have to find 2 goals. Otherwise, we are looking at a Lord.
Hokkaido cuts his teammate.
Boat to Ted.
Oh, that's so
it's
bad.
Just sitting on the goal line.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you have to wonder what's going on in the Lafayette communication here. Hex has that ball all the way. Hokkaido opted to rush it and try to get a pinch clear, completely cutting Hex's touch out of the way, forcing, a double commit. And, you saw what happened. He didn't get the pinch clear. He didn't get the good touch. Cut his teammate who did have the good, frankly, had a much better touch. And that ball was left on 6 inches from your goal.
That's going to put the Cavaliers up 3-1. Most certainly closing the book on this 4th game. It'll mean they're on series
point. If I'm
point.
Lafayette here, I'm taking this full minute between games.
As long as you can.
Yeah, I'm settling down. I'm trying to get my mental right, because after the game that we watched, as somebody who's been in a situation where I feel like I'm the better team, I feel like we should be winning, right?
Yeah.
It definitely, especially when you take that loss, sometimes you just need to settle down. Mikey, great advice. He was like, I'm not to embarrass him now, but he'll do yoga. And, those breathing techniques, they work. They work.
It's about, like you said, calming the nerves, and towards the end of that game, we saw some what looked like communication breakdowns. So they're going to opt to get right back into it, though. No goal immediately off the kickoff, though.
Meditation, as I should say. Actually,
meditation,
sure. He doesn't.
He's not doing yoga.
Yeah, meditation.
Makes sense, though. Yeah. Trying to get your breathing rate, trying to get yourself back to a center, back to a
League
zero.
is so much more of a mental game than people entirely realize. I mean, you'll feel one way about a play that you made, and that can affect you for the entire series.
Yep.
Or you can ride the high of you scoring one amazing clip and then completely play terribly for the rest of the series because you're just still thinking about, oh my gosh, that shot was crazy.
It feels like Cavs have taken the opposite of that, where that third game they broke it open towards the end, and it feels like they have not stopped since now.
I feel like Bruton definitely they have a found confidence in the fact of how badly they got beaten in that game 2, and then coming back game 3, making it very competitive, and then ended up winning. I mean, you're like, nothing can stop me now. Like, this team that's supposedly better. I mean, Lafayette's rocking the 2 SSL tags. They're trying to put fear into the other team. And there's definitely a found confidence in beating them and being like, we're better than these kids. Like, we got this, 100%.
Shot comes in. Hex knocking that one off. This would be Lord Boat to Tort putting themselves into the semifinals.
Oh, my goodness. Wait. Oh, okay. Connor's there to bail him, but I think it was Solivity that double jumped over the ball and left it very, very awkward as a shot will ring out from Lafayette.
Saved by CZ. Hex from the mid lane. Keeping that one in. Another shot. It's Connor. Goes wide. He's able to corral that one. Bumped up by Sashimi. Connor missing that one. Hex, maybe a chance here off the backboard. Is there another Lafayette player there? There is. It's Hokkaido, but 2 players.
Sashimi with a chance, though.
For the Cavs. Second chance won't go.
Hex, collection of his own, beats one. Around the other. CZ. Oh, my goodness. He nearly avoids the bump. I don't even think he meant to avoid it, but he doesn't get bumped regardless. And that ball will find its way out of the net. Hex gets that bump. That's surely a goal. There was a Lafayette offensive member lurking for that exact play. As Hex will find that double middle. Sashimi will jump for it. 2 go from Bruton. And Sashimi still trying to keep this ball in. Hex will find the beat. Not able to get back to it, though. Will pinch it out middle. Not maybe the greatest touch, but Connor wasn't expecting it. Connor's still able to get there in time as Sashimi will back pass this to Hex. Hex will find the 50 as CZ doesn't jump. Hokkaido beats Sublimity. And this ball is just pinging back and forth possession-wise as these teams battle it out. Bruton trying to get it out of their half and off of the offensive pressure that Lafayette has been building for the past minute. And Lafayette trying to
find something here. They have 2 minutes to tie this one back up, keep themselves alive in the tournament.
Exactly.
So that's what they're playing for now. They're playing to hold off elimination.
This is match point for Bruton, and they are up. That is a stressful situation to be in if you are a Lafayette member.
Kaido playing this one in. A second chance goes a little bit wide there. Now having to regroup to this ball. Sashimi off the wall.
Left.
Just bumped up wide. He's not able to make a play on it. Hokkaido putting that one towards the goal, but there's no player there to get an attempt of a shot on it. Once again, off the top bar. Here comes Hokkaido, or excuse me, Sashimi flying in. Hokkaido's there, back to grab that ball. They're keeping up the pressure. 1:30 left now here.
Hokkaido pass the middle to Hex. Hex double tap. Doesn't come through. My goodness, he hits on the crossbar. Wait, Sashimi's there. Ooh. Yes. I was just progressively seeing how much higher I could get my voice before the ball went in.
Bounce there. Second chance doesn't go as well. It's Hex with the third one to put it in. Bot to tot? There's no way it's bot to tot.
Are you serious?
That's what my producer is currently telling me.
Right.
I'm glad we found that on that point. And it's Connor just scored off the kickoff.
Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy learning their name.
We were too busy learning about the name.
Oh my gosh. Sashimi. No. Sashimi messes up the kickoff, and that hurts. That hurts. Sashimi misflips on the kickoff, and that'll lead Connor to just have another one. Oh my goodness. Thank God Hokkaido turned back.
Oh, and it felt like Lafayette. It was a hard-earned goal that they got there to tie it up.
All
And
that
for
hard
that-
work for
yeah,
nothing.
Immediately gone.
Do you
Back
remember
into that deficit.
Do you remember that first series when I was talking about how critical kickoffs can be?
Yeah.
That is exactly why right there. You can spend 2-3 minutes working your butt off to try to get that goal, and my goodness, all of that hard work in those last, oh geez, that's gut-wrenching.
Absolutely
Gut-wrenching.
brutal. It's not over yet. If you're Lafayette, you have to get that one back out of your mind.
Have to. You
You're
have
back
to go
in
next.
the deficit.
Oh, Hokkaido though, able to. He almost faked him. That was a golden opportunity from Hokkaido there.
Hex plays it up over
He does.
Connor.
Sashimi's
Is there a
up.
chance for Sashimi?
Gets a 50.
30 seconds left now for Lafayette to try and get this tied up.
Hex keeps it in. They're playing boomer ball. Not something great if you are a defensive
Hokkaido.
player.
Hokkaido!
No, he
The
missed
demo
the
doesn't get the
My
ball in.
goodness. Sashimi trying to get that ball in, but he gets dunk 50'd. CZ will get the clear away. Hex forced to try to pass that with 0 boost.
8 seconds.
Up to the sidewall he'll go. Teammate should be there. Teammate
Last
isn't.
gasp.
No way. Hex forced to do it by himself. And now they're trying to catch up with how he made the play.
Oh,
And that
Connor.
ball will hit the ground. I gotta wonder what could have changed there had that defender on the back right that Hex was passing it to. I'm not sure. I think it was Hokkaido. Had Hokkaido turned on that back right wall, that would have been a much different
Chance of a goal there at the end, yeah.
Correct. Yeah, it would have been
That
a
one
lot
is
more offensive pressure for sure.
brutal, though, for Lafayette.
Losing to a kickoff goal, that sucks.
And
dude.
it felt like they were in a
stinks.
great place to try and get that game. It's not a foregone conclusion. They win in OT, but give them a chance to stay
Right,
alive there.
right,
Instead, falling in the regulation of Game 5 there. Lord Boat to Tort?
What was it?
Bait to Tort? Boat to Tort? Bot
Bot
to
to
Tot?
tot?
Bot to Tot?
There's no way. There's no
Hey,
way.
I believe the people in
All
chat.
right.
I'm
no,
sure
no,
they
no.
go to
I
school
believe them.
there.
I just mean, like, there's no
Like the way
way
the English language
I
works.
Yeah, I would have got
Silly
that.
little
I'm
language.
Sorry.
They'll be moving to the
I
semifinals
should have just kept calling them the
regardless.
Cavs. I wish
Yeah.
I shouldn't even tried. Whatever. It is what it is.
They'll be moving on to the semifinals.
Great playing from them.
Yeah.
They played
From
well.
Lafayette as well. I mean, it stinks. I'm sure they're upset about the way that ended,
Right.
but they were in that pretty much the whole series. None of those games felt like complete and total blowouts.
Oh no, I 100% agree with you. I mean, they were all very competitive games up until the last minute. They lost on a kickoff. Like
Yeah.
that is so frustrating. We saw a fantastic performance from them in Game 2 as well.
Yep.
I mean, these are two teams that I was talking about. Interested to see how talent would be. That was good gameplay.
Yep.
That was solid gameplay. Nothing. I mean, super flashy. There's no like semi-pro player out there that's doing crazy things, but that's still high-level good gameplay. So I'm happy that I'm able to cast that. So
Yeah. We'll be taking another little break before we are back with our semifinal. We'll be sending one of the teams to the finals that Old Dominion will be streaming, but we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with that game. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that technical delay. They were trying to get some things fixed over in Norfolk, over in the arena. Back, Andrew, same guy that's been casting with me the whole day. We haven't replaced him. I'm Tim.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
I never met before.
We have semifinal game coming up here. We can take a look at the bracket, see how we got here today. We'll be seeing the team that we just watched in the previous quarterfinal, Lord.
It's a beautiful bracket.
Batatot. First, William Byrd. You can see a lot of 4-1s, a lot of 1-4-0 throughout the bracket. The other semifinal that I believe on Radford is Bruton in South Lake. So, pull up the double pane on the monitor. Watch both at the same time if you can, but we'll have that top semifinal here.
Right. We've casted Batatot and Lafayette, and
we
Bruton
casted
and
quarterfinal
West
3.
Yes, we 1 and 3 on the left side of your screen there. And honestly, I thought the Batatot match was going to be way closer than it ended up being. 4-1 when it felt like, honestly, that could have gone to like a game 6 or 7. I felt like Lafayette. I want to say they underperformed a little bit. They definitely looked better, especially, and I keep going back to that game 2, but that game 2 they looked very good. And it was kind of sad to see.
They had that game 5 in hand to put to overtime, and it just kind of slipped
and it got ripped
through
out.
their fingers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the kickoff goal.
Yeah,
very
brutal.
sad.
Getting in this one, though, the Cavaliers versus William Byrd. I believe they are the Terriers.
Yep. And from now on, I will be referring to
the Cavaliers.
They are the Cavs.
They've betrayed me by being pronounced not
wrong.
how it's spelled.
Shout out to the. I'm assuming
French.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. I'm assuming it is French. However, I am completely unsure and ignorant in that effect. So. Wow.
Oh no!
And the Cavs will just I mean, CZ specifically, but
yeah,
absolute slot. Bar
Orange,
down.
Yeah, he had a
top
chance to
right,
play that ball.
Bang.
From the initial point of view before that replay, I thought Orange actually ended up redirecting that one in, but no, just to the right of him, not able to get a stop on it.
Straight bar down. That was a fantastic placement, fantastic shot. But who we have? I have not seen this William Byrd team. William Byrd, I'm assuming. I mean, BYRD. I don't know how else to pronounce that. But we got Squander, Orange with an exclamation mark, and PK. So we got Orange and Squander and PK. Interesting to see how they compare up to this Cavs team as it goes 1-1 the first minute. Very interesting. So I'm hoping it'll be a closer match than our first casted series, that's for sure. But anyway, I digress. 1-1 here. So it's like it's 0-0. Just this time, it's a 4-minute game instead of being 5. To kick off, we go.
Played in by the Cavs.
Is it just me or is like I'll just look at this one. This is better for my eyeballs. PK.
Orange plays that one towards the midline here. It's going to be a little confusing with his name being
pinch.
Orange and being on the
Yeah, yeah, a little bit, maybe a hair. Who did that? Production? What's wrong with you guys?
No, that's the guy's name.
I know.
Oh, put him on the other
Yes,
team.
there you
I
go.
see what you mean. I'm with you now. I'm locked in. Connor playing that one over the head. Played by Orange now. It's Connor making a second go for this one.
To CZ.
Sublimity.
Both double commit out, but Connor's still there to clean it up. My goodness, Sublimity beat CZ to that ball, but they both still went. And it was very awkward for Orange to try to defend, thinking originally it was going to go bar down, having it just go off the bar instead.
Bounced it right over his head.
Will clean it up and take that goal, putting the Cavs up by a goal. PK now with a chance. Connor looking for that demo. I actually, wow, okay. Miss from, I believe that was CZ. Leaves the net wide open for Squander to follow. And it's actually so confusing. Connor was chasing PK there for a demo. And I thought he was on the blue team based off of his decal. So I was like, why is he like riding, his
own
tails?
teammate, yep.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on here?
Ball off the wall there. Orange going to make a play into the air. CZ trying to get this one out of the corner. 3 minutes left. A tied affair between these two teams. Connor sending this one in. CZ playing off the backboard. Sublimity maybe
Orange
having a
great
chance.
pinch.
It's going to be a chance for William Byrd. Now it's Connor just bouncing that off into the corner, keeping it from front of the goal there.
Pass middle. Connor gets the 50. CZ gave it a follow. Missed touches, though. Sublimity able to get that 50. Still right side wall. Orange trying to keep this offensive pressure going. Going to be cut out by CZ once more. CZ trying to stay with it. Not going to be able to. Sublimity will try to cut him for it. Connor fakes the initial challenge and take it across net. Dangerous situation here for the Cavs as this offensive pressure from William Byrd is building. But they get away with it as a clear ball will come out. PK, not the touch that he was looking for. In fact, maybe he didn't get one at all, but the double commit from Orange and Squander will keep this ball from being dangerous. Oh my goodness!
Oh my god.
Connor almost owned gold. Unintentionally, of course, but
that ball has passed in front of that net dangerously 2 times now, and the Cavs are so lucky that it did not go in, either of them. Another chance from Squander. This time the Cavs getting it clear out, and take a deep breath if you are a fan of the Cavaliers, because that was almost disastrous for them.
I mean, off the inside of the post and out, that was double commit from William Byrd. Maybe an offensive chance here for the Cavs, but as I say that, he doesn't get a great touch, and it's just cleared immediately right back into the corner. Squander gets a bump. That was a fantastic bump, but
Connor.
Yeah, Connor read that well, and nobody at William Byrd is close enough to try to punish him for it. Still a great play, though. Cross will go. CZ opts to leave and go for boost rather than stay with the ball. Squander will cut back, trying to keep that ball in the corner. A clear will still come out from the Cavs half as Orange will hit this across to his teammate. And Squander forced to follow as PK ended up missing his touch. Orange the clear out to the right. Nobody's going to be there to follow. Connor will intercept. PK looking for the touch off the sidewall. CZ now trying to cut his teammate to get a touch up. Won't come through. Orange off the left wall here. Connor with the collection. Pops it once. Goes back to the ground. 50 will come out. PK following this on the offensive half. A little pop shot. Connor easily saved that away, though. CZ pops it once more towards the offense. PK. Oh, PK with a great demo. PK with another great demo. But, oh, my goodness, they redirected towards their own net. And those 2 demos will lead to no scoring opportunity. However, certainly a lot of pressure is building for this William Byrd team. The Cavs are trying to shut that down. Sublimity, no boost, still has a touch. 2-2. We might see an overtime here, and I hope I jinxed it because some last-minute action would be absolutely crazy.
4
As
seconds.
Squander, oh my goodness!
Off the post.
Oh, Squander wasn't able to find the shot. Barely misses it with the front of his car. And we will have overtime.
Very
2-2.
close there to almost being stolen away there by Squander.
PK. Looking to collect it into the sidewall. He'll go. Pinches it towards that Cav half. Squander looking to keep this ball in. Connor forced to make another touch onto this ball. Orange once more. That is the 3rd player on that sidewall that has made a touch back towards their net to keep the ball in. Connor actually, I think for 2, if not 3 of those, cleared it out.
CZ controls that. Cleared out by Orange, though. Sublimity bouncing that one back in. Goes for a shot.
Oh, my goodness. It gets over his car.
PK unable to make a play on that, and that will be the Cavaliers taking game 1.
PK.
Oh, it's just right over the top of him, and Squander.
He jumped a hair too late.
Not in position to have his teammates back there.
Low boost, nervous, trying to get back up to that ball in time, and rather than trying to jump and pre-jump the shot, he jumps a hair late, and that ball just right over the top of his car.
Sorry, I was
and
checking.
so we'll have, oh no, you're good. And so we'll have game 1 going in the way of the Cavs.
Yeah, starting off kind of similar to how that Lafayette game went, winning that overtime game. A close one as well, though. William Byrd definitely have some fight in them. We'll see what they have to show coming into game 2 here.
Strong start, though.
Yeah, for sure.
As we go to kickoff. 0-0, 5 minutes of gameplay on your way after that quick overtime. And Orange will collect this on the sidewall, pops it up to himself. You'd think that I'd be able to say his name consistently now because this is my 2nd time casting him in the series. Still messed it up. However, very dangerous ball actually for William Byrd as the ball floats in front of their net. The Cavs not able to get anything out of it, but as I say that, an overstep from, I think it was Orange, will lead to this net being open as their third man was just not rotated back. Yep. And PK forced to make a rush back to net because he went for boost, but nobody home. And the Cavs will go up by a goal.
Yeah.
30 seconds in. PK takes the touch to the sidewalk. Cut out quickly by Sublimity. Wall dash is coming out from the side. William Bird trying to keep this pressure in. PK gets a good bump. CZ seizing his opportunity to collect it. However, a 50 is forced, and PK will opt to clear it. Sublimity now keeping this ball pressure in. A double tap from Connor won't go, but the drop down ball, very impressive, very difficult to read. Unfortunately, he hits the post. And PK trying to find this clear and this collection out for this William Bird team as they've been under pressure for what feels like a full minute of gameplay. I haven't seen this ball go in that Cavs half, and oh my goodness, an own goal. Oh my. He tried, okay, so the thinking here from Orange is he's trying to pinch clear it across his net. However, in that moment, he's rushing. He makes a too early of a flip, and it ends up going a little farther than he wants, and he ends up pinching it into his own net.
Now it means for William Bird a 2-goal deficit into game 2. Some time to come back to it, but a tough own goal when you're trying to build some momentum back in your own half.
I mean, they've been trapped on their own half. I'm gonna be real. Like the past, minute, I was expecting the Cavs to score, but not in that fashion. I guess pressure makes diamonds, though. So
ends up with them still in the lead here. Played off towards the side here. A little bit chaotic from William Bird. Off the wall here, maybe a chance. Squander no boost. Can't make a play on that in the air. And it's back to PK to try and control in his own half. CZ gonna get this one a little bit dangerous in front of the William Bird goal.
Squander forced to make a touch there. If he hadn't, that would have been a goal for the Cavs. Squander with a quick 50. Sidewall goes. CZ up quick. Orange having to clear it away. It takes a pop touch, and PK will be forced to go as well. No 50 comes out of it. PK will just beat him. However, that gives the opportunity for Connor to make a double tap play. Cut out by Orange. Now PK looking to make a collection of his own. Passes it over to Squander. Squander's not able to reach it. PK, maybe a pass back to Squander. Squander doesn't react in time. And now this should be a possession for the Cavs. However, William Bird doing a great job of keeping that pressure up. Ultimately, though, C's with 0 boost. Look to make a play. Sublimity jumps for that. Interestingly enough, it is going to work because Connor is going to slot that one away off of a demo from, I believe it was C's. CZ, yep. Good demo. No defender home. And Connor able to just slot and find that shot in the middle of the net.
3 goals ahead of William Bird coming into the second game. Much more dominant performance all around from Cavs, really, than what we saw in that second game against Lafayette.
100%.
They're continuing to move forward with that momentum. Even with the longer break in between game, they have not missed a beat here. Squander going to try and get something back for the side of the Terriers. See if there's a play to be made here. PK does get a demo, but going the wrong way. Squander in his own zone. Going to try and get this one played back in. It's above Sublimity, but it's Connor knocking the one down. PK now in his corner, going to clear off the roof. Orange making a play.
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, swallowed wrong.
You're all right. Squander playing that to the wall. It's Connor knocking that to the other side. Squander chasing that one down, trying to get that across the half line. CZ cleaning it up in the corner. Orange maybe with a ball on the play here, but it's Connor. Feels like he's everywhere all the time.
Connor, that flick almost finding the back of the net. Oh, but
here comes PK.
William Bird, reset in hand. He gets it over him. My goodness, fakes under the first, gets that reset, and uses it over. I'm not sure who was in that. It must have been Connor, I guess. Gets under the first, that flip reset in hand. Connor forced to have to make that play. if you're the defender in that, you have to be reading the fake. As a first man, you always go for the ball, force them to use that reset. Because as soon as you get them to use that reset, it is absolutely 90 times easier to save that ball because they no longer have the ability to outplay somebody.
Unfortunately for PK, though, it's just 1 goal. They're still down 2.
Redirect from Squander!
Okay, caster curse immediately.
This is panning out to be a much closer game than I had anticipated a minute ago.
William
That's
woke
for
up,
sure.
yeah.
My goodness, the flip reset gets all types of momentum going, and Squander will find a beautiful redirect to that bottom left corner. To the kickoff we go, 2-3. Orange into Connor. Orange loses it tactically to that corner for CZ, but CZ doesn't get a great touch, and PK, wow, PK with a great pass middle. Squander, unfortunately, is not able to get there in time.
We saw the Cavs in a lot of these situations last game against Lafayette, and they were able to navigate them very well with 15 seconds left. They're going to have to do it again to get this second game in their favor here in the semis. Squander plays that one out. It's going to be reset. Connor making a play on it. 6 seconds left, and William Bird has to get this ball down towards the Cavaliers side. Squander does knock that one up in the air.
Looking to kill it. There it is.
Yeah,
you have to wonder how fast you have to wonder after that second goal goes in and it goes bottom left corner, you have to wonder how fast their heart rate is going. I mean, if I'm Connor, if I'm CZ, if I'm Validity, that's going to make me like going to kickoff.
It feels like they've had that opportunity, like that scenario multiple times against Lafayette, and that was another one that they just navigated perfectly.
I mean, stressful nonetheless. I would not want to be in the shoes where you're winning 3-0. I mean, I have, but 3-0, a minute left on the clock, and the opponent scored 2 goals, leaving 35 seconds for them to try to find another one.
Yep.
It's nerve-wracking because any little mistake and it's like, uh-oh, I'm going to OT, and I have to like settle down. I have to give myself the 5 seconds I get to go, take a breath. So here we go, jumping back into game number 3.
Yep.
20 seconds in, 0-0. Thank goodness we didn't miss any action.
Can William Bird?
But I say that, my goodness, Solidity forced to make a save. Squander will keep this ball in. Another demo rings out. Connor really, really awkward. Thank goodness he didn't drive too far past the ball, or else that would have been way worse for him. Squander will bang it upfield. CZ forced to make a touch. He makes one. Not a great one, though, as a shot will come out from William Bird. However, not one on target. And the Cavs will get away with not being scored on. Oh, my goodness. In fact, they're going to benefit. They're going to get a goal. Wow. Unbelievable turn of events there as Orange misreads the sidewall. Low boost to work with, trying to get ball and boost, focusing on getting a good run-up for the ball, and takes a bad approach, misreads the sidewall, and Connor will just walk that one in. Anyway, good 50 from Squander onto Connor there. Squander not getting the touch he wants, but he'll leave it for PK, who is able to follow that ball. CZ misses the touch, and so does Solidity, forcing Connor to make a fake and a collection of his own. And off the side of his car, Connor will pass it up to CZ, who misses the pass for the Cavs to go up 2 goals. However, if you're a William Bird fan, that is a sigh of relief. Connor clearing it downfield to CZ once more. And this CZ-Connor connection.
Off the roof there. Oh, one bounce there. Can he get it out?
Showing. Dangerous as that may be, there was no offensive member that was close off of a kill, so I wasn't super concerned about it. However, it is never a sign of I don't know what the word.
Anytime the ball is sitting there,
right.
it is
nerve-wracking. 100%.
Squander.
Good 50 from Squander. Great
PK.
50 from Squander. My goodness, that is something you just can't teach. He just read it well. Got a good dunk, good 50 straight to the backboard, knew not to try for it again, leaves it for his teammate, and PK will read that and slot it to that left side of the net. 1-1, half the game left here. To kickoff will go Sublivity, and PK losing it to that side wall where Squander will follow. Orange now trying to make a play, not able to fight it. Connor with a great bump. Wait a minute.
PK luckily doesn't get too far out of position. Had a
Yeah.
teammate there as well.
Sublimity, if he had been a little bit closer reading that play, that could have been very. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. There's nobody home. PK
PK
a
gets that
little
one
bit
up
slow,
off the
but he's
top
still able
bar.
to follow it. What a read by Connor. My goodness, that was Connor doesn't make that read. They're scoring. So hats off to Connor for reading that.
I think
Oh my
Squander
goodness,
might have had a
pinch.
chance there.
Oh, Sublimity though reads it well. All right.
A lot of action here. 2 minutes left. Tied up 1-1. Squander getting a little bit weird trying to get that ball. Eventually readjust, gets that. Does get demoed though by CZ. An offensive
pop
attack
from
here from Connor. Squander's up just in time to make a play on that.
Boost. That's so interesting. I'm surprised he didn't try for the air dribble there.
Off the back wall. Orange has a chance.
Oh!
Got demoed. A great demo there from Sublimity takes away the chance of that
Intentional
goal.
or not, that was crucial to making that demo, or else they could have very easily gotten scored on. He's misreading that, but he doesn't see it. Whoever hit that ball didn't read that. And
PK.
that's,
Oh,
my
off the
goodness.
right post.
Oh my goodness. William Byrd have to be kicking themselves right now. They've had multiple opportunities to score and
Haven't
missed
been able
by
to find any.
inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the one goal to show. 1 minute left now in Game 3. If the Cavs find this one, they'll be on match
Great
point.
dunk by
A potential
PK.
sweep into the finals.
Connor, though, cuts it out well. Not a great first touch, though, as Solidity forced to make a follow. CZ looking to collect it. Does well. Off the back wall. 100 boost to work with. Goes for a reset. Finds it around 1. Hey, if it works, it works.
Cleared out. A little bit of a weird bounce here. Sublimity, though, being able to send that one back in, and Squander keeps it in the Cavs
CZ
zone.
trying to find a pass right, but there's nobody home for it. PK will whiff it, most likely intentionally, so that Orange can find a collection. Squander.
PK. Oh my gosh. Is that going to be able to go on a second
Wow.
touch? It is. Orange puts William Byrd up 1 goal with 30 seconds left.
What should have been a routine just 50 clear to the corner, CZ gets the touch, but he doesn't use the boost to get back up to the ball and ends up like 5 feet away, and that leaves PK the opportunity to take the shot when PK, I don't even think, believed he had the shot. PK was fully trusting that that was just going to be a 50 to the corner. That's why that wasn't just a straight up goal, is because he was taking it like it was a 50. So that ball just ricocheted off the post. Thankfully, though, I believe it was Squander, or no, it was not Squander. Orange was there to pick it up. I remember the Fennec.
Wait towards the midline here. 8 seconds left. It's looking like William Byrd poised to take this game. Might add another one on for good measure. Just going to let this ball try and die out. It's Connor makes one last play onto it. Off the wall. The ball's still alive.
Wait. Sublimity.
Dunked it
Sublimity.
in.
Going
0 seconds
huge.
on the clock. We're going
Huge.
overtime.
Connor, oh my goodness. Oh my! If I'm Sublimity right now, I'm
You're
laughing.
out of the chair, right?
No, I'm laughing and I'm saying, Connor, you almost sold that, man. you drove right in front of it, but luckily he was able to keep it up for him. And wow, as your second goal, we'll send this to overtime. And now William Byrd forced to do all of their hard work over again.
Oh.
As Orange will have that ball into the corner. Down the sidewall it'll go. Squander trying to collect it himself. Will opt to hit it downfield, forcing CZ to take a mistouch. And PK will, oh my goodness.
Oh, PK.
I saw that one.
I mean, talk about mitigating disaster. If William Byrd lose that one, the
Yes.
Cavs are on series
Yes.
points to put themselves to the finals.
What a pre-flip from PK. My goodness, I mean, the ball pinging back and forth. I think William Byrd were aware that they were advantageous in that position because their first man was playing against the Cavs' second man. So
Yeah.
they knew that they would get that open opportunity for a shot. However, I don't remember who just made that last goal.
It was PK. PK. Yeah.
No, he was in the Fennec though. Who
He scored the last goal. I'm almost
It was
certain.
PK.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
It was PK. PK does a great job hitting out to the back wall, and the pre-flip to follow to make that top right, really sending the defender like in an awkward position, makes that a phenomenal play. And you love to see that out of William Byrd because they would have been kicking themselves had they not gotten that game.
And if William Bird can tie up this series, if William Bird, eventually end up winning that series, you look to that goal from PK.
Oh my goodness! And 17 seconds in, we're gonna see, a Connor not making the touch that he wants, and it's gonna lead to PK having a gorgeous pass, and Squander is gonna slot that one away. Connor's gonna be kicking himself because that was not the touch he wanted, and it's gonna cost his team a goal.
1-0 lead from William Bird here early in Game 4. Trying to even up this series 2-2. A demo on the CZ. Not going to be much of a worry as Connor's able to play that one back in. Maybe a counterattack chance here for William Bird.
And he beats him. He beats CZ to that ball. I didn't expect that. However.
Weird hit into the corner there. Squander.
Awkward as it may be. Force take it across his net. And oh my goodness, a bump. Oh. Holy cow. They almost bumped each other out of the way. That would have been awful. PK, though, off the ceiling. Not able to find the slot. Connor will clear that ball long. Squander takes a touch to the sidewall to the corner. Connor now with a chance, but Squander once again on it. Sublimity pops it up to himself. PK there to cut it out early. PK slamming it off the back wall. And a miss from Connor. A miss from Connor will leave it open for, or not open, but it will leave that right side of the net vulnerable for Orange, who will just slot it away. CZ not expecting his teammate to whiff. Left driving in front of that box.
The assist from PK, 2-0 now. William Bird extending their lead here. A pivotal game for them, trying to tie up this series. Orange making another play for this one to Squander out of play.
Squander jumped. That's so interesting. If Squander doesn't jump there and he lets PK go for it, that's a shot opportunity. Squander, lack of experience or whatnot, should know to go back there.
A little bit of fake on the ball there. Attempt of a shot. Demo onto PK, and it's going to be the Cavs continuing their pressure here. Eventually cleared out by the Terriers. A reset now. Cavs down 2 goals. Still plenty of time left in this game. We've seen
the pinch. Back up field to PK. Ooh, PK not able to find the shot out of it. However, the Cavs are letting him have it. It's a very interesting balance of plays we have going on here. I feel like William Bird has had a majority of the pressure. They have to show for it. 2 goals. And I caster cursed them. However, it's been the mistakes that have really cost the Cavs goals. As much as I'd love to say William Bird has earned all of their goals with great plays, it has been poor defensive mistakes from the Cavs.
To be fair for William Bird, part of that, what they're earning is being in the place to capitalize on those mistakes. But it's something we didn't see the Cavs make as many of in that game against Lafayette in that quarterfinal. It felt like they were the ones capitalizing on it. Script has flipped a little bit, but they have brought it within a 1-goal deficit now, trying to put themselves to series point. For William Bird, they're looking relatively comfortable in the driver's seat right now. PK plays this one in, gets past the first defender, but it's Connor there to prevent the goal.
Connor's been doing a lot on defense in
Demo
both games, from both Lafayette and this series. I've noticed, I'm not sure if you recall from when they were playing Lafayette, but he made an in-and-out save on a direct shot, and I lost my mind. I was like, holy cow, that was insane. I have no idea how he got back to it, but that still rings true for what seems like this series as well. He's been doing a fantastic job of trying to keep that ball out of his net to the best of his ability.
Also getting it done on the offense, both sides of the field. Making plays. Squander gets demoed. It's Connor playing that
from
into
Connor. Connor has a shot here, but he misses it long. Squander able to clear it out to PK, who has a touch up the corner, just trying to get that ball out, relieve some of that pressure. CZ forced to start from the corner, but a great challenge from PK. Orange not able to get there faster than the defender. Oh my goodness, a whiff. We'll keep this ball in. Squander now has the opportunity to pass the middle. Doesn't get the grace touch though.
So off the corner. Squander off to the sidewall.
Connor
getting that into the blue side. Goes for it off the corner wall, trying to make something happen. It's going to be Squander clearing that one back out. Minute 20 left on the clock. Cavs still looking for a goal here to tie it up. Game 1, we saw them get it at the very last second. Going to hopefully not wait that long this time. They have a minute to work, and they're getting some decent pressure onto the William Bird side here. Ball popped up in front of the goal. Squander able to knock it down. Sublimity tries to make a play on it. It's not going to go, though. It's Connor, plays it up. Squander off to the side. CZ's got it redirected. Hits the top post. PK knocks it to the corner. getting a little bit dicey. The pressure from the Cavs, the heat being cranked up. But I think Squander's going to be able to play this one out. It's Connor, though. Again, the immediate pressure onto it. 41 seconds is
good transition play from William Bird here. But the Cavs play very patient and are able to clear it out quickly. Connor trying to take a touch to himself, hoping that that would bounce down. It does not, and it will lead to William Bird having a little bit of possession here. Up the sidewall he'll go. A 50 force from Connor. Squander now trying to follow us of himself. Orange.
CZ into the corner.
Creating
Squander's
that
going to knock
pressure.
it out.
My goodness.
13 seconds left, and it's Connor's going to try and create some offense here on his own. Doesn't have a lot of boost, though. Is a teammate there. CZ's
7,
too far back.
5, 4, 3, 2.
They've done it before. They're going to have to carry the ball the length of the field. Sublivity's trying to make a play on it off the wall. Nobody can keep it alive.
Imagine Sublimity gets like the double tap there and sends it to OT again. That would be ridiculous. However, putting up good fights. Will you hit the OK button on? Yeah. Anyway,
that's cool.
Yeah, they do that from time to time. It's Rocket League. It's classic Rocket League on that one.
Shout out Epic and Psionics.
Real. So, 2-2 now. The series
closest
tied
series
up.
that we've had all bracket, actually.
That's fair.
First
Yeah,
time
that is
2-2.
true. I mean, arguably, I think, this is me personally speaking, I think Lafayette looked better than this William Bird team, but this William Bird team is getting it done. This William Bird team has taken 2 games off of them. They took the first, or the Cavs took the first 2 games. William Bird has done a great job at taking the next 2. And from that, we will jump right into game number 5. And we will now guarantee a game number 6, which is kind of nice. So, into game 5 we go.
Chance for the Cavs there to get a
Cavs,
capitalization on
Cavs
the
starting with some early pressure of their own. But William Bird looking to change that with a counterattack. A 50 into the Cavs half. Will force a touch out to the side. Pass out to CZ. CZ gets 50 immediately. Read out well by, my goodness, read out well by William Bird. William Bird pressure amounting. PK reads his teammate's whiff. Gets the double tap. My goodness. Oh, he missed. That was crazy. Oh, my. That is a very, very difficult shot for both offense and defense to read, because you're never expecting somebody to get that redirect in the corner, especially that tight of an angle as well. I mean, if I'm William Bird there, if I'm PK, I'm kicking myself that there wasn't my teammate wasn't there to try to capitalize on that touch, because that was a brilliant play.
William Bird had multiple shots for a goal there. There was one that went wide from Orange earlier on in that possession, in that play, but nothing to show for it. Empty-handed and still 0-0, but the Cavs definitely on the back foot here. This is a little bit awkward.
CZ leaves Squander with low boost and awkward. PK forced to make a touch to the corner. Thankfully, the Cavs didn't read it, and it'll bail. Wait a minute. What happened?
Where did that just come? It felt like it came from nowhere from PK.
Well, here's the thing. We looked at this play, and we thought Connor had it. Orange forced Connor into a very awkward scenario, and Connor opted to not go immediately, and in doing so, he hurt his odds of saving that ball, being chased by a offensive member of William Bird, putting him in a super awkward position where he couldn't get back to that ball and save it. However,
Cavs now
the Cavs
down
looking
1.
for their revenge. Oh, wait, that's not a great touch, though. And into the air, PK will fly, getting a reset. Oh, my, he doesn't. He opts not to. But Connor
the second
will
chance,
force the
Squander
50 out in front of his net, and Squander with the second chance will go. Surely thought a reset was coming right there, but does a great job of getting it over the first one, 50ing the second. And if I'm Connor, I'm kicking myself that I didn't get that to the corner, but it was a great play from PK there to force that 50 right in front of the net. That is something you're textbook taught to do. And I mean, if you can't score it, leave it close. That's what they always. That's how they teach. And PK, fantastic job of doing that, leaving Squander with a great shot. And 2-0 now, half the game left. As Connor pops it into the air, 50 boost to work with. Putting over PK, dangerous.
Second chance here. CZ not able to find it.
CZ a little bit too slow on the read, doesn't make it quite fast enough, and won't be able to punish them for that great beat that Connor had. And Orange, my goodness, Orange not expecting the double to come through, thinking that Cavs defender will get a touch on it. And this is very awkward. This is in. This is in. Oh my goodness, he didn't read it.
Missed off the crossbar.
He didn't
Chance
read it
now.
off the crossbar. PK up to the ceiling he goes.
Still
Surely
keeping the
reset
pressure
one over him.
CZ plays that one out. 2 minutes left now, and the Cavs have to find
Finish
2 goals
middle.
to tie this one up.
2 minutes to work with as well. I mean, that's not a it's a doable. It's very, very doable. But the pressure is definitely starting to build. Where is the defenders? Where is the defenders?
He's going to get back, but he's
Where
late.
is the defenders? Connor with a golden opportunity to score that, tries to fake out the defender and go slow. It's not going to pan out for him. However, if he had gone fast, my goodness, they get a goal off of that. Wow.
William Bird turning up to another level that it feels like the Cavs have not seen so far today.
Yeah.
Sublimity almost had a chance, but not able to find that.
Sublimity rotating back into the play towards ball side, and that really hurts as a defender because you're seeing your first man driving towards you, and you're thinking, oh, they're going to make a challenge and save it, and you don't think to drive out in front of them because you're trying not to cut your teammate, and that just causes that ball to go ping off the sidewall and lead to a shot. It was a great read from the William Bird offense to notice how out of position he was. And Connor now with a sidewall read of his own. Not going to find that top right corner. PK reads it well. CZ, though, with an opportunity. Wait, it's over his head. Connor forced to make a save here. Connor to the sidewall. He'll go. Nobody turns for it. He's going to follow it himself. Pops it down. Has a teammate to his left. 50's well. Solivity now. Tries to take a 50 and possibly go under. Ends up whiffing and getting faked. Orange the reset. Not going to find it. Connor cuts it out quick. Connor's possession going to be stolen away. However, Solivity gets a touch. CZ now with a touch. Oh, CZ misses the touch. Orange.
Plays it right up. Is there a teammate there? William Bird in a little bit more of a defensive mode. They're up 3 goals. Not worth selling out, making a mistake.
Pops over one. Solivity not able to get that follow touch. Could have been dangerous.
Orange gets demoed there, but just no chance. And with 18 seconds left, done and dusted here relatively, William Bird are going to put themselves to series points, a chance to make it to the finals.
That's 3 in a row, mind you. That's 3 games in a row. That huge momentum huge momentum switch in Game 3, really turning the tide. William Bird, a found confidence from taking those 2 games. We'll take this game number 5 and going into game number 6, looking strong, dare I say, take this series
in the driver's seat.
4 games straight win. I love to see a Game 7 here, though. Game 7 would be
100%.
great.
That's what I'm cheering for. And they will be matching up with Southlake. Southlake's dispatched Bruton in 5 games.
Wow.
In that other semifinal. So
my goodness.
Pretty dominant on that side. But like you said, coming into a Game 6 with the side of William Bird, they won 3 in a row. And again, I want to go back to that Game 2 goal in overtime from PK.
Right.
After they almost let that game slip from their hands. Imagine the other world we're in where Lord...
I agree with you. Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, that goal was pivotal. Sorry.
Yeah.
If that overtime doesn't go through, that 0-second goal doesn't happen, and then William Bird lose that game, or sorry, that overtime goal happens, and then they go to overtime, and William Bird proceeds to lose that game, they're now down
3-0. Have to make the reverse sweep instead. Tied matches coming into game number 6 here that we'll be getting in shortly.
That's a rough one to try to recover from as well. Being down 3-0, knowing that you have to reverse sweep in order to keep your hopes and dreams alive, I think that play from William Bird,
PK,
to get that last goal, absolutely essential to keep their hopes and dreams in this playoff alive.
And here we go. What could be
the
last game of our stream.
Hold on.
Orange just slots that one in. Feels like from nowhere, just a good touch. And
this is what I was talking about earlier.
It's Connor, misses it high. And
no way. Connor.
Just not found, no defensive play made there.
Resets are tough to read. They're tough to save. They're very difficult, especially when an offensive member has the opportunity to get one. It's a very difficult thing to go for. But, and this is for anybody who is trying to learn how to defend them and play Rocket League at all, you need to jump as first man, you always jump for that ball like they don't have any more touches, because the reset, they can't. They literally cannot get any more touches, or you force them to use that reset immediately. And as I'm explaining that, an open net from, or not open, just Orange able to slot it home off of an early challenge from a defender, or a Cavs defender. 2-0, 30 seconds in. They have a hill to climb. The Cavs do. Sorry, the Cavs have a hill to climb, but they certainly can do it.
It's Connor knocks down the ball that looked like it was going to be the third goal for William Byrd, but
nerves are definitely showing.
100%. The momentum has shifted these last 3 games, and William Byrd looking to slam the door for the Cavs, though. They want to make a Game 7 happen here.
They need one. The Cavs need a goal. The Cavs get a goal here, the momentum swing could be huge, because that starts to lurk into the minds of William Byrd. It's a dangerous thing once you get that newfound confidence and you feel good, and then they score. And you're like, all right, everything's fine, go next. Then they score again, and you're like, the heart starts to race. The anxiety starts to build. And I want that Game 7. I really do. I'd love to see a Game 7 out of here, out of these two teams.
Oh, no, there's no defender home. Kapike, he's going to play it out to the left there. Didn't really have a great angle for a shot, but like you said, the idea of just needing one, it can sometimes play tricks on you where you over-force for that one, make a mistake, and William Byrd put it to 3 now. So
nail on the head. Nail on the head. Overextend, trying to do a little bit too much, playing a little bit too aggressive, and unnecessary challenge from C's there will lead to him getting beat by Squander on a 3rd goal.
An even bigger hill to climb for the Cavaliers.
It's turning into a mountain, as they say.
3 minutes, though, to try and make something happen. If they can find something early here off the kickoff, would be big. Sublimity plays that one in the corner. No teammate to capitalize. It's Connor's going to try and go for it, but PK sending one back. Defense making the adjustment. A demo on to It's Connor. It's going to be played in towards the goal of the Cavs. A little bit of a team bump there as It's Connor tries to get to that ball.
Connor. Hold on. Cook.
Get it plays in, gets a little bit of boost, corner boost as well.
Down he goes.
Does he have a teammate? It's going to be knocked wide.
Nobody.
Now Sublimity.
Sublimity hit on middle, maybe? Yep.
Picking up the pieces.
Orange cutting Squander. What, it has a good pass. Connor able to read it, though, pick it up. And a pinch up to the sidewall again. PK with a chance off the ceiling, passes it middle. Nobody believes in him.
Halftime remaining now for the Cavaliers to try and manufacture a comeback. Played into the corner here. This is going to be one of their better chances they've had into this game in front of the goal, and not going to go. PK easily going to be able to dribble that one out past the half line. Looking to make some offense of his own now. Easily deterred by Sublimity.
Good bump.
Squander in off the wall now.
I'm a big fan of the physical play, for sure.
Demo's all over the place.
I'm upset that they're involving it a little bit too late into the series. However, demos and bumps are absolutely crucial, especially in 3v3. I mean, going for an elimination, I'll say, onto a player of the other team can really disrupt rotation and bring opportunities that you just wouldn't else have without them. There would be holes. There's gaps in a defense. If you can just remove a player from a field, there's a hole in that defense, rotation. And I feel like had there been more use of that on that
could be goal number 4 right there. Going to go a little bit wide, and you're talking about opportunities. The opportunities for the Cavs to get back in this game are quickly dwindling.
The Cavs did a much better job against Lafayette in doing so, and getting demos and getting those holes in rotations. I'm not seeing it as much in this game or in this series, and they're trying to do it, but I think it's too late.
Minute left, 3 goals.
This is a mountain for the Cavs to climb at the current moment. 50 seconds left, you got to get 3 goals. CZ trying to do that, but at this point, it's just excessive. He's just demoing for no reason.
3 goals, trying to give him a shot at just the overtime to force a Game 7. But for William Byrd, it's looking like they're going to be making a finals appearance against South Lakes. They were able to take out Bruton a little bit quicker than it's looking like William Byrd are going to be able to take out the Cavs, but some excellent performances from this William Byrd team. played in here. They're trying to keep the pressure up on the Cavs side, not even going to give them a chance to get one in this last game. Looking for the Game 6 shutout. Played up. It's Connor. Maybe a shot here.
Tieable.
Gets one on the board. 10
Tieable.
seconds.
Tieable.
We have seen the Cavs get goals off the kickoff.
Believe. Belief is the first step to achieving things, okay?
You visualize and then you execute.
Yep.
And they need to visualize a ball in the goal very quickly.
Kickoff goal. Yep. Oh, no.
Played off by PK, and with 5 seconds left.
The interest, I'm surprised the 50 didn't come out. He tried to beat him on that left side rather than just 50. Had you 50, you got a good 50. If your teammate follows that, that's a lot of pressure, and Saluini unable to keep that up. They were down 2 anyway. No point in doing so. So that'll send William Byrd to the finals. We will say goodbye to the Cavs. Unfortunately, their run
a really
finished.
Good comeback, though, from the side of William Byrd. Again, we talked about down 2 games early, almost losing that 3rd game. They stormed back 4 in a row to make it to the grand finals. They'll be facing off against South Lakes there.
That hurts, 100%.
Yeah.
You go up 2 games, and then they come back and win 4 in a row.
4 in a row in
that hurts.
A pretty dominant fashion as well.
Yep.
Taking control of that series. But an excellent game from both teams, making it the whole way to the semifinals. A definite achievement for the season, but William Byrd will get a chance to take home the trophy for the spring season.
PK definitely my favorite out of that series. I feel like he played lights out for those 4 games, really giving his team great opportunities. And I feel like this is definitely the better of the 2 teams. So I'm happy
to be fair,
we
haven't seen South Lakes.
I haven't. No, I'm talking about the 2 teams.
Oh, the 2 teams we saw.
Right.
Yeah,
they were definitely the better team, and I'm happy to see that they're moving forward.
I agree with you for sure. There, it'll be interesting because South Lakes, that side of their bracket, they ran through it pretty easily. There wasn't a whole lot of resistance. It was 4-0 and then a 4-1.
So South Lakes maybe
they might be the favorites there, but if William Byrd played they did in that 4-game stretch for that series we just saw, it's going to be a very close one in that finals. Those finals will be streamed over at ODU Esports.
That's going to ask,
that's it from us
done?
tonight.
Yeah,
that was it from us today. Yep.
Sadly, unfortunately, don't get to cast anymore.
2 amazing quarterfinals, and then that semifinal close as well. But we'll be handing it off to Old Dominion. Thanks to them for giving us the opportunity to help cover VHSL. I know me and you both, the class, you graduated 2020, right?
Yeah.
So this was like the VHSL stuff kind of started.
Yeah.
It was like starting when we graduated. So it's kind of cool to see now 4 years later. This is huge.
I would have loved to put on an absolute beating in high school. I was terrible. I was not nearly as good as I am now.
Yeah, you got good when you got.
It is what it is, you know.
But to help run our programs, you have to have the high school as well. The kids coming up wanting to continue. So awesome to get to support that.
I mean, it was a club when I came here, so it's completely different. So I mean, we've even grown. So
continued growth in the scene, but. We will send everybody over to the ODU stream. We'll make sure to raid that. So if you guys want to stick around here, we'll get you where you need to be to watch the rest of the finals. But otherwise, we hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday.
Don't be afraid to drop follow. Follow us on JMU Esports and
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. We have a LinkedIn page. You want to follow that? You
LinkedIn.
Can.
Wow, that's a new one.
Any of you high schoolers out there, LinkedIn, get it started. Get the profile started. Start networking. Why
Fair
not?
enough. Anyway, we're going to send it off to ODU, have them cast the finals. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for watching us through. Any of the parents or fans of any of the players. Hopefully you guys are satisfied with how we've done and how your team has done.
If you're not, all complaints can be directed to Andrew's Twitter at the bottom of the screen there.
Or ODU.
Or ODU, if you want to blame them. Yeah, we're just the streamers.
We're just people.
We're just the little guys. All right, we'll see you guys next stream. Thank you for watching. Bye.